It's your boy NShoH, but you already know. Now, I think it's about time for us to say it's Attack on Humanity. Attack on Titan, let's get it. Alright, I'll let one of y'all go first.
Honestly, can I go first?
Go ahead, bro. Because you watched it all, right?
Yeah, so this...
They read it all.
So let me tell you about this series. So I think the best way to watch it is to watch the first season of the anime, and then as soon as the Beast Titan comes to season 2, read it. Because it just... The darkness... It just picks up on the darkness, and it's a very gory, very messy tale, but it's not as adult in the anime. For reasons, which is fine. But I just think the best way to do this is to read it, because the manga's so dark and it's way more fleshed out. And it's more easy to ingest because season 3 is a little slow.
That is true.
And I just didn't pass it. I read it so fast, like too fast. Like I want to read it again, but it was like I spent like a whole night. I was up all night just like getting to the Marley arc, just like freaking out reading it because I was like, dang. Like when I get to the basement,
Yeah, that's a lot of drops.
There's a lot of the twists kept me going, bro. And it would twist, and then it would twist again, and then it was like, oh, no. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, bro, they censor it like they did with One Piece, bro. Whitebeard had half a face. Did you know that?
Bro, hey, have you ever seen the Whitebeard?
Akainu.
Wait, I might have it.
Magma Punch?
I might have it here. Hold on.
Half his face got, or a chunk of his whole head got burned off.
Really?
Dude.
Like, in the manga, in the anime, it was just his mustache, right?
Yeah.
Bro, his head was like chunked off.
That's crazy. What?
It was
One Piece manga, they get down and dirty, bro. That's why people are like, how do they survive that? In the anime, they try to make it more believable.
Yeah, in Attack on Titan's manga, it's just
dark.
Not only
did Whitebeard die standing up with however many bullets in his body, how many stab wounds, and no scar on his back, he had a whole chunk of his face smacked.
What? I did not know that.
That's why really hate Akainu. Not just because he killed Ace, because he actually took off the chunk of Whitebeard's head. And Whitebeard was still trying to fight against Blackbeard.
He was still putting him up, bro, like half a face, bro. Like, what a G. That's what he looked like. Look at his head.
Dude, really? That's crazy.
Yes, bro. He only had one eye.
Half his brain was ripped off.
Because I've been seeing like people like thinking about
how they censored it
ending, and it's like who's the final fight gonna be between Blackbeard and Akainu? And I'm like, why would it really be about Akainu? I'm like, Luffy's not really about revenge, and like,
yeah.
But now seeing this, I'm like, what,
bro? And then
it died.
He punched the dude.
Akainu was strong.
Dang, that's a menace, guys.
Yes. Yeah. Akainu needs to be put down.
He needs to be
put down, bro. Like, these admirals are not trash. That's what we keep trying to tell y'all. Like,
hey, we still have to see Green Ball, by the way.
That's what happened.
Hey, didn't even know about him until later, so.
Like, bro, look, that's when he got smacked. You see that? A whole chunk of his head is gone.
Like, oh
that's
my God.
not just his mustache. Part of his mouth is gone. His cheek is completely gone.
That's what really happened. So let me ask you too. Are you guys caught up in Attack on Titan?
Because it's too gory. Yeah. Like you just said with Attack on Titan.
So you guys saw to you 2,000 years ago Amir Fritz's backstory.
Yeah.
So that is what really got censored. Really, let me show you.
Oh, how like Amir was the queen or whatever for that one crazy cult, and then they ended up selling her out.
I just want to say Attack on Titan's crazy.
Bro, this is what it looked like in the market.
Oh, Ymir, not Ymir, but
talking
Ymir.
about eat her.
Yeah,
they did do that.
But they have like the guts in their hands.
Cena, Maria, and what's the other
one? When they did that in Attack on Titan, I was like, wow, this show
Spoiler alert.
Real.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that. No, that was a crazy lore drop.
That
backstory was ridiculous.
Like,
because at first I was like, you know what? She's just a guy. Drop down. Everyone Marley keeps talking about Ymir. Everyone keeps talking about Marlians. Everyone keeps talking about the LD.
Like, this is how this started. Wow, we were eating people. Okay. I was like, I didn't even know how to take that out.
It was really.
I feel like I still haven't even processed it. I've like left it on like loading at 80% until I rewatch it again because that is a crazy job. Like not even just Aaron talking in the ear, instigating this.
Oh, his dad.
Yo, we talking about that. He has no.
Hey daddy.
Because we
kids.
We watched it together. It was like, I was like, wait, this even here. Why is he talking?
It was like, oh, he's a fan.
Because
Aaron's really that.
Bro, remember at season 3, Aaron Kruger was like, the power of the Attack Titan, he can mess with your memories, bro.
Right.
And then he's like, watch out for Mikasa and Armin. I don't even know who the
Yeah. See, I completely overlooked that. I thought he was just like able to see into the future, not necessarily
with memories,
right?
bro.
Attack Titan is busted as
Exactly.
And if you go back and watch season 2, you probably didn't like it, but you'll love it watching it back because you pick up. There's the scene where Ymir, the original John Titan Ymir, she picks up that can and she's like, and Ryan's like, how can you read that? And you're like, yo, she could read that because it's Marleyan,
right?
Oh, like, and then just shit like that, and you're like,
that's crazy. Because Reiner could easily read that.
Yeah.
But he's like, whoa, time out.
And then you watch her backstory again, you're like, oh. Because at first you're like, oh, she's just in the walls, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, I see what she does. Yo.
Yeah, bro.
That's she waited 60 years. Yeah. It's a lot of plot twists.
Attack on Titan is well
crazy.
done.
Like, I love the story of Attack on Titan. Like,
I love
there's
the
so
story.
many ups and downs. It's just like you think you know one thing and then they throw something else at you. It's like, wow, okay.
That's why part 4 or season 4 is really good.
Yeah, I really love it.
That's why is pissed season 3 or season 4 is a part 3.
It's like
I'm not mad because I know how it ends. And this is what I have to say for the fans who said that the ending's bad because you've never seen an anime with a bad ending before, clearly. Because it doesn't have. I don't know why.
That's what I saw there. Oh, it was a funny. It was a funny video where that one dude I sent you, Sylvanus, the dude that has like the goofy stuff that goes over the top. He was talking about shout out Sylvanus. He's he was talking about Attack on Titan is just my life, blah 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 blah. Season 4 is the best ever, but I can't wait till it ends. And then his other persona pops up. He's talking about
the only children I care about are the children of Ymir.
Bro, why are you so obsessed with Attack on Titan even after that ending? Come on, man.
The ending. I don't know anything about the ending. I only watched the anime.
Wait, what?
If someone were to tell me the ending prematurely, that would be devastating.
Why would you read the manga instead of watching the beautiful anime? I got tired of getting spoiled on the internet, so I just read the whole thing. I was thoroughly disappointed, and now you will be too.
on the floor, die. Like,
yeah.
How could you dare do that to me? Like that is funny.
Man.
But it's really, people don't like it. Like, for real?
People hate it, and I'm like,
really?
listen,
Yeah, nigga.
I think the one thing I can say is the last chapter is long, so it's kind of split into 2 parts. I'm like, okay, it would have been better just to have 2 chapters, but it's long, and I feel like it ties everything up very well, and it ends well. But that's just me. I think it's fine. I think that ending's great. But and it wraps things up.
And your brain was on though when you were saying it.
And thank you. Yes. It's not Demon Slayer, right?
So
I was being critical about it too, but I thought it made sense in comparison to the whole story.
Yeah, because they do just throw a lot at you in season 4. Like season 1 was good. Or I think it's probably my favorite season.
It's the most grounded season.
2 and 3 are definitely slower.
Yeah.
And then 4 is just like everything's getting smacked in your face.
I
And
like
you
that.
just,
I
you just gotta take it like a man.
It's like they give you action, they tell the story, and they throw more action at you. They tell the story.
Hey, while you're still trying to digest the story,
Exactly.
which is really well done. That's good storytelling.
Always dropping more stuff.
It keeps
That's
you
why.
active, man.
That's why I like it. And I think, what was the craziest moment to you guys? 'Cause,
Season 4?
yeah, or just like, or the whole series. Like, what moment were you like just like screaming when you were watching it or reading it?
I think when Armin and what's his
Berto?
name? Yeah, Armin, Berto, and Erwin.
Yeah.
When that all went down, I was like,
Okay.
yo, because me and my friend were watching at the same time because it just came out. We were just like,
Oh, you're talking about
yo, it's Armin dead. It was like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Erwin dead.
Yeah.
That was
we
crazy.
Going
I was
crazy.
tweaking.
It was like, bro, they were making moves. It was just.
I think the
And
most
Levi screaming, make a decision. Like, yo.
that was juice to me, but I wasn't as hyped because I still didn't know the tone of Attack on Titan completely yet. Up until they were trying to capture the female Titan, and she started trucking through the
Bro. Slapping them niggas.
I was like, who is this female Titan? The whole squad's getting destroyed. They don't have a plan. They couldn't possibly have a plan. And everyone's like, I gotta get active. He's like, no, get active. I gotta get active. You better not do it. Nigga, you do it. I'm gonna you up, little I gotta do it. He's like, do. So go. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Bro, she was so menacing.
Oh my
Bro.
God. I couldn't take it. I could not
She was
take
sitting with
it.
this.
And what's making it even worse for me is I just kept hearing do. I'm like, why is she so fast? Her stride is too ridiculous. I was like, oh my gosh. That was the craziest I've ever felt in the whole show overall. Even though, of course, season 3 had this crazy, or season 2 even. Had this
Season
crazy
3 has the most twists.
Beast
And
season
season 4.
slinging rocks.
Bro,
Yeah, well, that's
what I'm saying.
I did not think
He
it was
said-
like
When the
niggas started
everybody else
talking,
like that.
I'm getting the
I was
perfect
like,
get. Yeah, when he started talking, because the one in the day R.I.P. He was the coldest.
He was like the coldest dude.
He was like us. He was like,
Bro, that's why I was like, that chapter's when you start reading the manga, because it's like twice as dark to me. Because you see the fear in his eyes, and when he throws that horse, bro.
yeah, bro. He's like, get the out of here. He's like, did you hear me, little? He said,
Yeah, but that's like the second craziest.
oh, and then he started walking off. He was like, oh wait, y'all can have dinner. I was like, oh.
Talking to him,
Yes.
like, yo, he's like the
oh
queen,
my
bro.
gosh.
I thought he's the queen of the Titans, bro.
I was like, oh my god. And then he talking about, I'm trying to get a perfect
I
game.
was like,
whoa.
this show is over right now. Like,
Wait, referencing baseball?
What kind of pitch is that? Multi-scatter shot.
But
all you just see
man.
is blood flying everywhere. It's just like, yo.
I couldn't believe it.
But honestly, the payoff for me that went to when I was screaming is when poor Falco leads Ryder downstairs, and he's like, "Hey, big head, hey."
Ryder literally
Ryder's
trying to
like,
hold his
forgive me,
dookie.
forgive me.
Ryder's literally trying to hold his
shit
dookie.
in
He's
his
like,
butt.
I can't do it. Not in front of this kid. Not in front of this. Give him the satisfaction. Even though I tried to blow my brains out earlier episode, I can't do shit. I can't shit.
Falco is like, I thought you was my hero. You sitting here pissing your pants.
He's like, you on bitch mode, huh?
What?
And then he protects him and everything. He's like, fight. He's like, this I don't know what war is.
Bro.
I'm sick of this.
And then the
Oh
speech
my
is happening
God.
simultaneously, so it's like
Yes,
panel
bro.
going back and forth.
Yes,
so I'm like,
bro.
what the is gonna happen? And then this picks up his foot.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy.
And he says, "You tricked me." Oh my God!
Yo,
He's like,
I love the way
it's gonna get hot.
He said you tricked me. Poor Falco, he even though it was really good.
Honestly, I
mean-
should have made Paco die, but I'm
Well, he
It's
kind
fine.
of,
We'll see.
bro. But then and he was like, "I declare war." Just
Yeah, bro.
it took off, man. Like,
I mean, what I'm gonna say about this is that I'm so glad that the way that I watched Attack on Titan was the way that I watched Attack on Titan, because season 1 dropped and I was very hyped for the show. I was like, this has so much potential. Season 2 dropped, everyone was dick sucking the out of
Years
it.
later.
I was like, y'all need to chill. Like season 2 was not that live. Everyone was just man. I'm like, bro, y'all need to calm down. Season 3 dropped, all this hype. Like, I get it, it's fun. I get it. And the hype from these toxic fandoms sort of ruins the show in a way. And I'm like, let me just stop watching. And so I smartly waited until season 4 part 2 dropped completely before I even watched season 4. But before I even watched season 4 as a whole, I had to rewatch season 1 through 3, and I was even more juiced because I watched season 1 through 3 and then watched season 4 part 1 and part 2 all in a row. And at the time, I was completely ignoring all the fandom bullshit. I was completely ignoring all the nonsense going on about Attack on Titan is literally the greatest anime ever. It's better than Full Metal. I'm like, I don't even really want to hear it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, this, now, you see me now, I'm as animated as I was when I first started watching the show without listening to any other hearsay. People just talking to talk. Just because they wanted to voice their opinions. Like, now everybody gotta have a word, man. Aaron just doo-dooing on kids. He took the that Ryan was gonna have and then just on everyone outside.
He was killing kids, bro. I was screaming.
This man was on pure demon time. And
bro, but then we showed to the camera. Warhammer's like, all right, we're coming. Psych, no.
Like, that was live.
Aaron's the coolest character of all time.
He stopped a during transformation.
It's like, bro, imagine if Reason did that when Goku just bro.
He said this will be, it'd have been over.
And they're like, the Warhammer Titan looks a little messed up.
Guys, we lost.
He's like, I think we're in rough shape, but I think we're in rougher shape. I think roughly alive. Just getting crushed.
This little character slinging at GG.
Yeah, like Attack on Titan, like
Oh my God.
I know for a fact I'm getting the complete One Piece volume set. I know I'm getting part 1 Naruto volume set. I know I'm getting Hunter complete set. I'm thinking of the Attack on Titan full set now because it's literally that good. Now that I'm actually able to enjoy it for myself.
Dude, watch it the second time.
I actually have in my community, not just bullshit ass random.
Like, I hope the ending's not terrible, but
I don't think it's bad. I think people are tripping. I think it's great.
I mean, people just be saying like at this point in the anime community, people saying anything doesn't matter. Like back in 2016 and prior, people saying stuff, me hearing anyone say anything about an anime, I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to believe them because we were so the minority. Now it's too mainstream. I'm like, everybody ain't gotta have a word, man. Shout out J Moss. Ain't everybody gotta have a word, man. Like, shut the up sometimes.
Chill, right?
Like, it's okay to have an opinion, but do not try and convert other people to your opinion because you think you're so right. How about actually have an opinion and state it and have it be done? Stop trying to make it toxic. Like, the manga is close.
It's honestly
this man read a manga.
Great, but I think
this man read his first volume of manga. He I gotta get into all the manga now. That's why everybody's so juiced.
And some manga, I'll say this: the movement, like your sport, Chainsaw Man has like some of the best movement ever. The way they like jump out windows, they swipe at each other. It's so well done, and I think this show is also Attack on Titan the same thing. The movement is really well done.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna buy the manga.
I'm getting all of it, yeah.
Bro. Alright, we so off. We got like 3 more. We got 3 more.
Really good.
Attack on Titan is really good.
It's worth the hype.
It's top 5.
I wanted to hate it. I wanted to.
That's what the fandom makes me want to hate.
I was ready to be so critical about it. But
and I mean, that's how I felt with My Hero 2. Going back to that, I
really did. I was annoying to you.
Yeah, you were like, this shit not you. I'm like, bro, it's okay. It's okay.
I was like, no, season 4 is crazy.
I'm like, bro.
And then it came out, and the whole world was like, oh yeah,
this is it.
Because I read it like right before season 4 came out. Right before. So
I'm like, man. We just need to cut the fandoms out that don't matter. Like there's people that don't need to say shit. Those people need to not say shit. Alright. Moving on, we got Sword Art Online. So I'm gonna start this off. I think that Sword Art Online went off the rails. I think it went off track. I think
Y'all know
it
what
makes
the
no
story is.
sense.
Y'all know the story.
I think that it sells really highly or moderately highly in Japan because of, for whatever reason, they have a weird sort of culture about whatever the.
I think it's
because
it's not even
people want to be in that position.
Yeah,
right?
they want to be Kirito, but it's just, it's not a good story overall.
Yeah, I think overall it's just like they tried too hard to make stories out of like it should have ended. I feel like season 1 or 2 it should have ended, but like I feel like Dungale was okay, and then like when it went to like Alicization, it was just like
what are we doing?
What are we doing?